see if this actually works. Whoa! It does kind of work. Now I know I look wacky. Oh, and my phone is... Hold on. My phone is... There we go. We'll just mute that all the way. So, I don't know if I've tried this setup before, but, ooh, I gotta be careful not to break that cable. I can read the chat through these glasses, so I can kind of do the stand in the middle of the room and read chat everywhere kind of thing, and then have the camera track me. The problem is, it's really, really hard to read. So, hey, Walcom, that's neat, not gonna lie. It is kind of neat, in a way. I actually wanted to get a little bit of cleaning done. So I can do this. I wish I could make the chat like the entire screen. There's probably a way to do that. Stream laggy. It can't be because I'm literally watching myself in the third person. Oh, that's super weird. Hold on. I got like third person shooter real life action going on. Oh, that's too cool. Oh, that's actually awesome. Oh, that's so cool. Sorry, distraction. But this way I can kind of like clean up and like talk to people, you know, live stream my chores. These aren't even new, these are old. I've had these for like 4 or 5 years, I think. Please tell us about the top of the stream. There's not a whole lot to really talk about. General Strife, somebody sent General Strife this, I believe, but the full box pictures of the new Ammo Hawk was on Amazon. I still believe these come out like July 15th. So they'll probably actually, and they might end up in stores before that. But the box of the Ammo Hawk, on the back of it, showed the silhouettes of the Mega Thunderhawk, the Judge, Doomland's the Judge, and the Stampede, which kind of hints that we're going to get more of those. And the funniest part about that is I don't think anybody cares. Is anybody actually excited for any of that? Because I don't think people really are. He found the dead eye. Okay, gotcha. Oh, Tomsky found the Ammo Hawk. Well, happy late birthday. So when Walcom operator in COD, I am too fat for that. They don't put fatties in Call of Duty, I don't think. They didn't put Seth Rogen in until he was a skinny. Oh wow, the tracking on that is actually pretty wonderful. Oh. Has a vulture. That's where you're wrong. I don't have a vulture. I have something far cooler in my opinion. This is an Ember Tusk. And it is a massive boy. Yeah. So, this one's heartbreaking because it literally showed up in a box completely loose. All the parts just rattling around. It somehow made it across the world and only broke in like 17 different places, and I glued it back together. The bolt was cracked in half. The barrel, like the barrel shroud, which is like the thickest part of the blaster, was broken in 2 places. Magazine tube was broken. Follower of the magazine tube was broken. Stock was broken in a couple of places, and it is very much beat up. And even then, from this far away, it looks beautiful. This is not a vulture though. This still uses shells, which I know some of you are upset about that. And if you are, just go buy a vulture. I don't really care. Why would I buy a vulture when I have the golden boy? Hold on, I gotta go over here. The golden boy. That's an all metal vulture and it was out years before the vulture, so. The Thrasher and the other XShot stuff used the JST. I mean, a lot of stuff uses JST connectors. They're kind of all over the place. Well, this is rad chat, in glasses, and auto tracking camera. So this is just an Osmo Pocket 3. Nothing I'm using here is crazy. I best build Nerf Centurion. It looks perfect the way Fortnite Heavy SR, like the Nerf of the version Barrett M82 50 caliber. That's good. I like somebody. It's cool that somebody likes the Centurion. I started printing a Mammoth Gray at school. My teacher said I could print it as long as they could use it as well. I have a hard time believing a school would let you print something that looks like a firearm. Like, I have a huge... Because if your school allows you to do that, that school has got some issues coming, I'm sure. Somebody else walks in who doesn't know what's going on. They're going to see what looks potentially like gun parts and be like, excuse me? He's got shades. No, this is how I'm reading the chat right now. I set the standard on what? I have no idea what you're talking about. Are the blasters on your wall your favorites? Most of them, I just kind of put a smorgasbord of stuff up there. Obviously, Mazuka, somebody sent this to me. I still want to do a short on it, but I haven't put batteries in it yet. I don't really like the Harrier. Not my favorite. It's kind of just up there because it's up there. Now, the Grain Rain, it's the best blaster ever. This is a dual strike that Clowny gave my wife. Yeah, Clowny gives my wife blasters. Come on, move the camera. So, this thing's cool. It's a single dual strike. If you take out the inner barrel, you can actually shoot Mega with it. It's one of the coolest things that I've got up here, believe it or not. Clowny does work beyond all others. I do really like the Javelin. Between the Javelin and the Javelin M4X, I like the original Javelin more. The Metal C330, that's obviously a favorite. The G4, obviously a favorite. My Brawn Tusk, I mean, it's a Brawn Tusk. You have to love it. How many Colonel Wasp 77s are there in the world? Not very many. I have one. Honestly, that's a shame, because these have not been available for a while, huh? Like, I think if you want one of these blasters, you cannot buy one. And it is a really good AEG. Honestly, this is because I think this reliably hits 250, and it's like way smaller than the motorized piston pump. So this one's kind of cool. Awaken, obviously. I still don't think this thing works. I never got to do a video on it, but it's far too lovely to keep not up here. So we keep that up there. We've got my, what is that, Vesper? Vesper's kind of the greatness right now. It has its issues. Pew Pew, obviously. Cyber Ninja, obviously. What is that? The coat hanger, really good. We have my Mark IV up there because we can have the Mark IV up there. A lot of this is like 3D printed stuff I don't want banging around. The High Noon, which the guy hasn't talked to me in a while. I can fix this thing. The problem is it only hits like 50 FPS. He didn't really understand flywheel crush all that well. We've got the my beautiful SPL2. We've got Concept Pistol. We've got my Sweetheart Storm. That's a mouthful. My Dome Blaster. El-Chan. We've got the what is this thing called? I don't know. It's like the, what is that? The standard S3333 Thunderstruck or whatever. It reminds me of that. Obviously, my War Walcom long shot, my Swin rifling Firefly, Awaken 2.0, my Smiley, which my plunger head is bad. I need to reprint that, and I'm just too lazy. The beautiful original Renfield, that not Renfield. What is the Winchester that Valor printed out and painted? The, what do you call that thing? The Ranger Sniper, Ranger Series, the big boy. We've got the Ranger Series Saturn grip. The down here, if I can get out of the way without stepping on darts, probably should have cleaned this up beforehand. We've got the GDOPS CO2 powered master key. We've got down there, because I couldn't find a place to put it right now, we've got the first of the Walcom Kirins with another master key on it. We've got an X-Zeus 2. these beautiful pistols, I might do a video on these. It's kind of hard to do a video because I've already talked a lot about them in other videos. These are just cosmetic reskins of the Moose pistols. We've got the Nightingale here with the kit on it. We got a, definitely not my favorite, but I have it, my Milsig. We got my Bitech Mark 23, or HBM 23 Mark III. This thing's awesome. I have that up there. My Magpie, my break action Magpie. Mammoth Greg. We got the Barracuda from Mr. Nathan. We've got another pistol. I can't remember what this one is called. Somebody sent it to me and it didn't work. So I never really got to do a video on it, which is a shame because it's an absolutely beautiful, cool thing. We've got my Saber M20, which is, it's still an amazingly good blaster, which is crazy. We've got my, what is this thing called? Lynx. We've got the Retalicon. So this is a Retaliator with a Recon Mark II grip on it because I like that grip more, with a Intervention 3D printed kit on it. We've got a Marauder, we got the S400. Below that, we've got the Lever Action Saturn. We got the Moab right there. So it is kind of like all just things that look cool that are in a safe place, if that makes sense. Didn't know you streamed? I streamed like every weekend. I just didn't last weekend because I was really busy. I'm kind of on an every other weekend streak right now, but I'm trying not to do that. It just kind of just keeps happening. So I'm sorry if I miss a couple of weekends here. I'm trying not to do that, but it's like, and even this right now is kind of burning the oil. It sucks because I wanted to get a video done for tomorrow and I had full intentions of trying to finish things, but it's like most of the week I am watching the baby all night and then watching the baby for 10 hours while the wife is at work. Then when she comes home, I kind of finally get a chance to do some other things. And most of the time I get like 2 or 3 hours and then I'm going to bed, waking up and repeating the same thing because it's exhausting. I haven't quite mastered the way of being the stay-at-home dad and doing the whole YouTube channel thing. And I'm trying to figure out how to do that right now. I may put like my computer down in the house because that's safer in my opinion than trying to bring the kiddo up here, especially as summer kicks in. I wasn't told this. I was kind of actually absolutely lied to about this, but none of this building has insulation. I was told there wasn't insulation in half the roof, which is a whatever. Turns out there's no insulation up here whatsoever. It's got walls. As you can see, there's no insulation back there. You know how I know? Because Danny put a foam dart into the wall and there's no insulation behind it. And also, if it's 100 degrees outside, it's 110 degrees up here. If it's 30 degrees outside, it's 20 degrees in here. It's horrible. So yeah, I don't really want to have the kid up here subjected to that. They're kind of fragile. So I haven't figured out what I'm gonna do yet. It's kind of a big issue. I will figure it out though. Been playing any video games? Because I spend a lot of my time sitting on the couch, I have been playing a bit of Splatoon 2 or 3 and Final Fantasy Theatrhythm, and that's kind of pretty much it. I got a couple of hours fooling around in Sandbox because that came out recently. What else? That's kind of just been my life. And are the Judge, Stampede, and Thunderhawk actually coming back? It looks like it. And we don't know for sure. They're on the back of the Deadeye or the Ammo Hawk, one of the two boxes. They show the silhouettes of those 3 blasters. And people are saying, well, they're probably just doing that to fill in space, which is true. They might be, but that doesn't make any sense. They could put up mock-ups in there or just not have the reveals at all, like the teases at all. So they're kind of teasing that they're coming back. It's weird because those are 3 kind of expensive blasters for Hasbro to do. And they're not exactly popular. Right? Like, who actually misses the Judge? Who wants to go out there and spend $70, $60 on a Judge? Who out there actually wants to go spend $50, $60 on a Thunderhawk? I mean, people want the Stampede, but wasn't the Icon Stampede like $80 and didn't even have all the stuff? I still think Gary Mod Solo Sandbox. I don't know. Gary's mod was kind of fun. Obviously, I haven't played Gary's mod in like 16 years. But Sandbox has a lot going on. I have a feeling that if Gary can keep people around and actually make stuff for it, I think it'll be a lot of fun. I've already had quite a bit of fun in it. Tornado with rings, not bad. Keep those safe. Do you still have Yield Hail Sander? I do. I believe it's behind all this stuff in the blaster hoard. The problem is that somebody snapped the pump grip off and I've never fixed it. But I do have it. The judges have passed by a way better version of itself in the form of the Doom Cannon. That is exactly right. I really want the Stampede. Yeah, but how much are you willing to pay? Do you really think NERF is going to make the Stampede cheaper than the motorized piston pump? Is Stampede, I have an original, yeah, I see I have a box full of nothing but Stampedes, so that would be a bit much. Now if they do a Pro Stampede, that'd be cool. Yes, it was released in the Icon series. The Thunderhawk, they could reshell the Fortnite Heavy SR in the Rebel Ops design. I wouldn't like that. I think I hate how the Heavy SR looks like somebody sat on it, like I just took a squat on it. Higher performance Stampede with all the original accessories, maybe. Yeah, but then you're looking at like 130 bucks. Do you think they'll straight release a reprint? I think they're gonna be different colors to match the color scheme. So if you wanted a blue and green and orange Stampede, that might be a thing. Is your box blaster background in the same room? Yeah, it's impossible to show. Let's take that out. I can go. So this is the studio. And that, oh God, I'm looking at it delayed. So this is the second floor of a building, and in here, you went over too far. Let's try that again. In here is the actual studio. Hopefully you can see that, yeah. And that's where my computer is as well. So it's all the same room. I'm not great at keeping things clean. I'll be the first to admit that. So much room for activities. Yeah, I mean, it was. See, the other part that you don't see, this is my greatest shame. And we don't keep secrets there. I can't actually go that direction with this camera. Hold on. Wait, hold on. We can just tilt the whole thing. So I have the wall, the wall behind this. There's actually shelves behind this and another set of shelves behind them. This corner is just, I can't do anything with it. It looks bad mostly because after it got settled in, Z went through here and took a bunch of stuff, but this was like all overflow. Except for like, I need my monitor box because my monitor is a curved monitor. So if I ever had to pack it up and take it somewhere, you need the box. But behind that, it's like, it just goes on. It's insane how many blasters are back there. And I don't know what to do about that. Too many blasters. So half the room is taken up by just jank. Initial thoughts on the Centurion. Why doesn't it come with the scope? The perfect answer is just attached to the Fortnite. Well, yeah, but that came out like, a decade after. I see a huge Zuru box. Huge Zuru box. What one is that? I don't remember what one that is. I do have a couple of them. Oh, you're not tracking me anymore. You're gonna track me. Finish this. Okay. So, if I can even get to it. That's how we had this problem. This one. So the worst part about these are, it's like, okay, so I got this one. which showed up like way late, and the box is destroyed. This one, I think, is the one that has like a target in it, but it's destroyed. It's like horribly broken. Yeah, it had like an electronic target. The wires were ripped out, so it never worked. That's a cool box. XShot makes the absolute coolest boxes. Yeah, there's a lot of those. I think these are all. This, and this are all XShot boxes. Man, I forgot I even had this. I don't know why this wasn't on a shelf. I don't know how many of these things there are in existence. Did I do a video? I had to have done a video on this. Super cool. Random studio tour. I mean, most of it's back there. Like, the biggest hoard of blasters is back there. I don't have a long... I tried to use the extra long USB cable, and it wouldn't work. I think the cable's broken. If I did have that, I could take the camera back there. Man, this should be, like, over here somewhere. Kind of like that for right now. Yeah, just reach into a random box, find a precious 3D printed blaster. What blasters are on the board? Tons of them. Does the blue and white bullpup or Tal mod still work? I mean, probably. John dropped this off to me. Ooh, that was a spider web right there. I really don't want to mess with it, to be perfectly honest. I don't see why it wouldn't. Kinda does. It's seen better years, but the dude's a genius. It's like random tape and stuff all over it. But yeah, I don't see why it wouldn't work. King Yip makes a good bullpup retaliator kit. Good to know. Are you using a tracking? Sorry, it's really hard to read the chat. Are you using a tracking camera? This is an Osmo Pocket 3. It automatically does that. Where is your dart collection? All the drawers filled with darts. Well, I mean, those are all filled with darts. There's 2 gigantic moving boxes full of darts. The sealed product is on the shelves behind the white things. And, yeah, there's a lot of darts. Do you have a decent security for the area, though? There are cameras, there's a number pad lock and stuff. I mean, yeah. And if you want to risk your, take your chances, I am armed. So. How many rage fires do I have? I actually gave 2 away to kids. I have those 2, and I think 1 more in box up there. I'm fairly certain those are the only ones I have left now. I gave 2 away. Yeah, I have 2 more in box up there. What would you say that you have the most of? I don't know about that, but check this out. Those Titans are just Titans I found in this horde. Like, that's not even the ones that are back there. It's just the Titans that I found going through those boxes. So Titans I have a lot of, and I don't even know what to do with them. What darts would you say that you have the most of? Oh, I'd probably short darts, probably Adventure Force Pro darts, because I bought like $40 to $60 worth a month. What does your rare ammo collection look like? It's behind there. It's a lot of stuff. What is the big gray gun by all the Nerf dart bins? Big gray. Oh, over here? This thing? This is an Ember Tusk. This is the shooting bench. These are all the darts I picked up a couple of days ago. I actually cleaned out from behind, which is a nightmare. Obviously, we have our XShot extractor shell, ejector shell, which I was doing the video on. This is mostly done. Darts for that. I have the Volcanic over here simply because it's one of my favorite blasters. Rebel Boomco, Ever After High Snow Shot blaster. One of the heads, should probably put that somewhere else. You have a conundrum. I don't know if I've uploaded a video since it happened. One of the digital targets stopped working. Like, it doesn't turn on. It turns on, but the computer inside isn't booting. And I think it's a power supply failure, but I'm not sure how to fix it. That whole gunpowder SMT might just be done for. The company that makes them is Korean. They don't exactly have a great amount of support. I don't know what to do. I haven't taken it out or tried to open it up and see what I can do about it. But yeah, I don't know what to do. It might work. It might just be a power supply. There's a little fan on the back of each one of those targets. Stop it. Falling down now. And the fan doesn't turn on. It has a little blue LED and then it starts spinning. The other two work, but that one doesn't. And when I checked it, the power cable was like half unhooked, and I don't know if that just happened to cause it to short something out. It could be like a little blown fuse or something. I don't know. The actual computers inside these things are Android tablets. But yeah, not sure. I might have to try to open it up and see if I can salvage it, but I'm not exactly great at working on electronics. I feel like it's perfectly salvageable, but maybe I can contact the company somehow. So it sucks that one of them's broken. I did get in more. So right after that, one of my pop-up targets stopped working. Like, it would pop up, but when you shoot it, it wouldn't go down. And I had a bunch of these ones, which are super cool. These are Bluetooth ones. So they have more games and stuff that you can play, but you have to use your phone, which is annoying. So I contacted the company. I just wanted to try to fix it, and I couldn't even get the thing apart. I'm stupid, I guess. I tried just about everything I knew of. Tried to pry in here and pop the bottom off or something. Couldn't get it. And I was just like, is it possible to like take like one of these apart and put the internals in one of the non-Bluetooth ones? And they offered to just send me 3 new targets, which I said, sure, that's awesome. Perks of being a YouTuber, I guess. They sent me 3 more Bluetooth ones. So now I have to use the Bluetooth ones. And it's only modestly annoying. So every single time I use this now, I have to connect a phone to it. I might just try to grab like my older phone and see if I can't just have that auto connected to all of them and always on or something like that. Hopefully the app will work with that, but not cool. I wish it had an offline mode. I tried that. I actually did peel them back and there wasn't any screws, at least under the 2. There might've been like, they only had screws on 2 sides. I peeled one off the front, one off the back, didn't see anything. fancy stream setup. This is not fancy. This is a way worse camera than my usual one. It's just, it's a gimbal. So it works. Again, it's just an Osmo Pocket. Is that an altimeter? Yes, that is an altimeter. Cursed object. You can't really do a whole lot with them unless you want to break it. Is a leaf blower of a Nerf flamethrower a good idea? I mean, you could. I don't think it's a good idea. I'd rather just use any kind of rifle blaster with a hopper. Proton, I mean, Prometheus, Percy's, Nemesis, that one blaster I never talk about. What videos are upcoming? The ones I have the most edited on. The One Piece video was pretty much completely edited, but I don't think anybody wants to watch that. I don't know if it's worth me putting the extra 2-3 hours into it to upload it when it's going to get like 4K views. What else? The Amazon 3D printed blaster is almost done. The ejector shell is almost done. What else? Pyre Tusk, that's been pretty much done for a while. And then I've shot the opening, like the first stand-up talkie footage of the 3D printed drum thing, the revolver bolt action, the Thunderblaze pistol, which is super cool. And what was the last one? Oh, the Wolver. I've got all 4 of those open. I just have to shoot the target footage and then the outdoor footage. So a lot. I just kind of get bored and work on a different video instead of finishing them. The One Piece blaster is now $10. Well, that's a good price for that blaster. But yeah, it sucks. I could upload the cure for cancer and YouTube will tell me your subscribers aren't interested in this video. They've been doing that a lot. Every single video I've uploaded has been worse and worse and worse. It's like, well, you need to upload more videos. It's like, yeah, but then when I upload them, you're not showing them to my subscribers. So I don't know. Probably the beginning of the end, unfortunately. I'll keep trying. I do want to, there's a lot of cool stuff. This is so stupid, but so cool. This is a speed loader for the Ember Tusk. I tried to record a short with it. I had an issue with the extractor though. But you can actually put 12 shells into this and plug it into the side of the thing and load all 12 shells into the tube, which is the dumbest, coolest thing ever. Not out in the UK yet. No clue why it's delayed, but wow, that's weird because it's a stock blaster. I don't know why they would not have that out sooner. As a small YouTuber and instantly unsubbered to you said not worth the effort, but I've been here long enough to know you get in your own head. Not worth effort? What do you mean by that? Like, I get a lot of flack for this and I'm not exactly sure why, because it's like, people are like, oh, you only do it for the money. Well, no, if nobody's watching the video, what's the point? Like, oh, you got to think about the 12 people that want to see your video. Well, unfortunately, those 12 people would watch probably anything I put out. So I could just always think of those 12 people, but the fact of the matter is nobody wants to watch it. Why would I put it up? You know what I mean? And I don't feel like I've been phoning it in the last couple of videos. Maybe you guys can tell me I have been. I definitely felt like that. I've been doing my best. And I always feel like I can do more with this. But if nobody wants to watch the video, why upload it? You know what I mean? Why, when I can spend 4 or 5 hours finishing up a different video, why finish up the one that probably no one's gonna watch? Which just sucks, because I had to torrent, because it's on the Internet Archive, the entirety of the 4Kids One Piece, because I needed a couple of clips from that. I got clips from None Piece in there as well. Like, I don't know. But it just sucks, because like, I'm excited. Anytime I'm excited for a video and I upload it, nobody watches it. It really hurts. But yeah. A speed loader for a lever action Nerf blaster. Science will never cease to me. I have a speed loader for my Henry. It's really cool. It holds like 144 rounds, I think. And it's like you twist it and just dump them into the tube. Yeah. And it's like a rotating thing. So it holds like, I think 10 tubes full. It's super cool. should do another Brute Pro video. It's actually a great blaster. That's not how this works. Even when that blaster works perfectly, it's still not as good as a volcanic. I could do that, and that's something actually 100% right on this one, chat. I could stop thinking that nobody wants to watch certain videos, because like I should have done a Brute versus volcanic video, because the volcanic's better in every way. But I didn't, because I was like, well, everybody saw the Brute video, everybody saw the volcanic video, nobody wants to watch those two. See, I'm really bad about thinking of like, people would watch it if they haven't watched the other two. The risk for that is, I upload a video on the volcanic, people are either like, oh, I don't want to watch a video on the volcanic, or I already watched a video on the volcanic, I don't want to watch this one, or they do watch it. And so if I upload a video, it's like, oh, here's the volcanic for this Brute, well, people will maybe click on that video and watch it, but the worst part of that is like, people are gonna click on the video, watch it for a minute, give me their opinions, and then stop. It's really frustrating. It's YouTube's really, really fickle thing now. And it sucks, because I do like to put effort and love into my content. And every day I feel like I'm putting too much effort in. I need to slow it back, because it's just not, the juice isn't worth the squeeze half the time. And I could put out more videos if I did less effort, but I do take pride, as crappy as that sounds, because my videos aren't very good. I do take pride in trying to do, you know, good cohesive videos. I'm not just sitting at the table shooting a blaster off and going like, yeah, that's like 40 feet. Anyway, it's a really cool blaster. There's a link in the description, buy it now. I don't want to be like that. That's not who I am. I tried, like, how many people watch the outdoor footage? Well, I can tell you it's about 20% of the people who watch the video. I could probably put that footage at the start of the video, but there's an interesting problem where if you put everything at the first, like I can tell you every single bit of information within 30 to 60 seconds and put it at the front of the video, nobody's gonna watch after that. So you gotta kind of sprinkle it in slowly, but then people complain your videos are too long. And a lot of people are like, well, I'll just watch a short of the video. Why watch an 8-minute video when I can watch a 60-second video? And then they rail on you for not making the 60-second video. It's like, I'm trying to entertain you. And if you don't find me entertaining, and maybe I'm not entertaining enough, fair be it. I can't do anything about that. But I am genuinely trying. $2 super chat from Chris Buzzbee Blacksmith. I clicked the video and stay for the whole, well, you're an absolute amazing person, and thank you very much for the $2 super chat. It's really hard to read with these things on, so I'm kind of like staring off into space where it's like a flat white background. Do more shorts. I have tons of shorts on Instagram. I don't upload them to YouTube, because the thing is, people who watch shorts don't watch full-length videos. It's just not worth it. I'm not gonna, the shorts also don't pay anything unless you get millions of views, which, let's face it, I am not a millions of view millions of view capable individual. It's not gonna happen. Basically, I don't know. I still have tons of videos I want to do, and I'm focusing more on the videos that I want to do. I feel like I should do videos. Like, I did the video on the One Piece thing because I like One Piece, not that I give two craps about the Netflix one, but I don't know. Shorts are poo. I'm glad to see that opinion. I think shorts ruined the entire platform. I actually almost would say shorts ruined this hobby, but that's my opinion. Zero attention. Yeah. I can't scroll up right now. Quality over quantity. I mean, maybe. I need to find a new balance. I'm also really out of practice editing videos because it's hard. I only get to edit a short time. Again, I'm thinking like maybe I should move my computer downstairs, because I can definitely have the kiddo, there, to my side while I'm editing. And that's the longest portion of the videos. The thing is, I've gotten so bad at like needing to stop editing for 30 seconds to film a short clip to go back to editing, which is nice to have everything in one space, really easy to get to. I'm not really good at, like, I need to make a list of all the shots I have planned. Maybe if I did the same shots every single time, that would be better. But I don't do that because I'm not very good at what I do. As you can tell, this place is an absolute pigsty. Ugh, I got so many things. Like, I printed out the stuff to build one of these into that hardballer pistol and then never actually put it together. I do a 10-minute blaster mod video, 25 views, and 20-second short without lightsaber. The shorts make an algorithm steer viewers into the long videos. That's not how it's panned out for any single channel I've ever seen do them. I've literally only ever seen big channels say the exact opposite. Which is why that's why I don't even try. Shorts are easy. Shorts are so easy, especially for me. But I don't have it within me to like restart my whole channel on shorts just to try to catch up to where I'm at. Even Danny, who does nothing but shorts, is like, dude, don't even try to do shorts, man. It's just not worth it. He's shown me his YouTube analytics and it is frightful. Soap cutting or Subway, sir? Yeah, there you go. That's right. Start having those AI videos of me cutting glass fruit. How's the baby? He is wonderful. We had quite the day today. Short audience and long form are two completely different. Yeah, it's incredibly annoying. Which is like, that's fair. When I sit there and think about it, I don't watch a single full-length YouTuber that also makes shorts, and I don't watch a single shorts YouTuber that makes full-length videos. Like, it's just not a thing that mixes together. At least in my opinion. Maybe you're wrong, but like most of the content creators I see are one or the other. And I just don't really see the value in doing both on one channel. Like if I had a separate channel, but I was like, and I've talked to a couple of people, it's like, hey, if you want to do a shorts thing for like the first year, you can have 100% of the income. You just have to edit the videos. I've talked to a couple of friends about that. But nobody seems to want to bite because it's like you're going to be doing free work for God knows how long. You know what I mean? I have the Facebook deal that I'm working through, but that's like the second that's over with, I don't think I'm ever going to touch shorts again. Especially it's weird because Facebook's like, hey, we'll pay you to upload shorts to Instagram. And then we're also going to shadow ban you from Instagram and tell you you're shadow banned because we think your guns are guns and they're not blasters. That's what I'm dealing with on Facebook. So it's like, oh, wow, I upload one video and it got 57,000 views in the first 10 minutes. And then it's like, oh, I'm immediately shadow banned after that. And I keep appealing and everything. And it's never worked out. And all the video after that's been a struggle. So it's like, okay, so you guys are going to pay me, but then handicap me. Okay, your funeral, I guess. The dart pile in the middle of the table would make a cool wall decor. Yeah, but I need those darts. I just don't know how to, like, I want to get like those tall acrylic tubes, like the candy dispensers, and have all my short darts right here, like different short darts of different weights. Obviously I haven't done that. So it's kind of a bit of money. Those tubes are expensive. I thought about trying to make them myself, but I'm not exactly good at working with wood. So I never have. And so we just wind up with just darts all over the place. And I've almost kind of given up. I wanted to keep this thing clean, but I mean, I could just keep piles of darts here and use them as I need to. The other problem is I don't like using worn darts. It throws off numbers. Like in videos where it's like, you get like some really good consistent shots and then you get some that are completely outliers that throw off your averages. That's usually because a really worn dart got snuck in. And people are like, oh, Nerf darts are reusable, but it's like, they kind of aren't. Most people don't reuse their darts. Especially it's like, because that's about 25 feet away to the targets. And once the darts hit that and they kind of deform a bit, they're really no good anymore. My moire prints are finishing. Well, congratulations. I don't know what that is, but it sounds cool. A prototype has been designed, but I haven't had time to do it. Well, that's like halfway there. I really have plans to get a Nerf content creation. It's just doing it around uni work. Yeah, exactly. When I first started my channel, I was doing it, basically, I'd get off work. I worked 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. 5-6 days a week, but it was in a cell phone store. So there was a lot of downtime. Not always. Some days were stupid busy, some days weren't. It would wind up with, like, I would shoot things at home and then edit it on my iPhone at work in between customers. And that's kind of how everything started. Then there has to be a way to make this like slightly better. So that's exactly how the channel started. And then when I moved, it was like, well, I'm already making X amount of money off YouTube. I might as well just do YouTube all the time. And that was difficult because it's like I'm trying to find a new way to film, a new way to set things up. I didn't have a dedicated space for it quite. And then when I did have a dedicated space for it, it was like, it was in a garage. So I was completely subjective to the elements. And yeah, it's like the whole point of moving here was because it's like a room that I should be able to work in year round. But it turns out that was a complete lie, much like everything I was told about this place. So while it is super cool and it looks amazing, if I wanted to try to fix it, it would cost thousands of dollars. And then it's like, it's money burnt. I can't get that back. And I don't know. I thought about it several times, like I should just do it, but it never felt like it was a good use of my time and money. I can see the shell plus. Yep, I've almost finished with that one. Bro got the Animal Crossing package. I have no idea what you're talking about. Isn't that the one in the balloon? Do you know where I can find local Nerf battles? There is a link somewhere that goes to like a, not a Google Doc, but like an actual interactive map. Well, thank you. I will try to make more videos. I promise you that I'm not stopping making videos. I just haven't been good about finishing them right now. Truth be told, if I wasn't streaming, I would have gotten a video out for tomorrow. But I might still, and now I can't. So here's like my schedule, right? I get done streaming 7, 8 o'clock. Go downstairs, give the wife an hour or two, watch the baby so she can get what she needs to get done. She has to work early in the morning tomorrow. So I will most likely go to bed early because if I wait, like if I try to stay up until 3, 4, 5 in the morning, like I would want to, well, when the baby wakes up and the baby wants attention, it could be 6 a.m. so I wouldn't be able to get any sleep. This has happened multiple times. I do have to smoke a pork shoulder for tomorrow because it's Mother's Day and it's our first Mother's Day. So we're actually going to go hang out with a couple of friends and have a, grand old time with a bunch of smoked pulled pork. And that's probably going to take up my entire day. Monday, and here's the other problem is like, so assuming if she works early Monday, I might be able to get up here and get something out. But if it's after 4 p.m., I'm not going to upload a video because then nobody's around to watch it kind of thing. So yeah, that's kind of like the reality of it. Unless I get lucky tomorrow and we get done with everything like 7 or 8 and she doesn't work until 7 or 8 the next morning, I'm probably looking at trying to finish a video or two Monday after she gets home from work to have like a Tuesday and Wednesday video. And all I really need to do is just finish one of the many videos. I probably have videos I have beyond the 4 or 5 that are almost done. When I say almost done, I mean the first pass editing is already done. I just have to like add in effects and transitions and stuff like that. So, can you print the Lidl Dynamics Moray and do a review? Probably not. There is one. What was the Lidl Dynamics thing I bought recently? The shell ejecting thing. It was the grenade launcher looking thing. I bought the files for that. I was going to print it out and then didn't. It's starting to get to the point where people don't like watching 3D printed blaster videos. Most of the time, people don't like those because they can't buy it immediately themselves, or they don't have a printer, or they're lazy. So it's like, you kind of get lucky. It's like we've fallen into this hoop where it's like most people don't want to see most things. Like people say, oh, I watch a video and everything, and then they don't. And it's like, it really does kind of damper your enthusiasm to work on certain things. That's kind of been the feeling. I want to stop doing so many reviews. I've kind of fallen into that trap. So I have videos that aren't reviews coming. Or I want to review like wacky things. Which would scare Mac Daddy, Moab or Mammoth Gray? Well, he's played with both. I'm pretty sure the gray is the thing that scares him the most, because that thing's actually lethal. Really depends on the blaster. I really want to see unique blasters. Well, then how often are you going to watch a video? Once or twice a year? You see what I mean? Like people are like, I don't want to see a pump action magazine fed thing. Now they're like, now I don't want to see a bolt action thing. And then they're going to be like, now I don't want to see a lever action thing. It's like, well, I'm running out of blasters to show you. But that's fair, because if I stop doing reviews, that won't be a problem. Can't you just make videos of Joy the Dart instead of what gets views? Well, yeah, of course, but then if nobody watches them, what's the point? You act like, oh, views are terrible. How dare you do things for the views? Well, chances are, if it doesn't get views, you're not watching it. So why am I making videos you don't want to watch? I don't understand why, like, people on Discord and stuff are like, oh, Walcom only cares about the money. He only does things for the views. It's like, if you don't want to watch the video, why should I make the video? Why should I spend 20 hours making a video on something that I really want to do a video on, and you don't want to watch it? It could be the best video I've ever done to my channel, and you don't want to watch it. And then you're like, well, he only does stuff for the views. Well, it's like, yeah, well, I guess every YouTuber does what they want for the views because they want people to watch their content. I don't understand what the disconnect is here. I've seen people all the time like, Walcom only cares about the views. Like, you have any idea how many videos I've done where it's like, oh, this is going to perform like crap, and I'm going to do the video anyway because I like it. And it performs like crap, but I did the video anyway because I like it. And I put a lot of time and effort into it. I'm not complaining. I like those videos. I stand by them. There's one thing you can say. It's like, oh, Walcom does bad videos. It's like, really? Because even like my worst videos are things I'm really proud of. I'm really happy about. But obviously you don't want to watch those videos. So if I did nothing but gameplay videos from here on out, and I got no views and nobody likes to watch them, and I only did videos in the way that I want to watch them, meaning they're dog crap, quality and editing, all that kind of stuff, and you make the excuse, well, you're just doing the videos you want to watch, so that's good. I'm like, no, nobody wants to watch those. I want to make videos that I like that you guys will find interesting. Otherwise, what's the point? I'm just making the videos that I want to see on the platform that nobody else wants to watch them on? Like, what exactly is the point? The entire point of making the videos is to share things I'm interested about, and hopefully you are too. But it's like when you do video after video after video where it's like nobody wants to watch it, it's like, oh crap, I need to figure out something else because nobody really wants to see these things. And I have other videos I want to do that maybe people want to watch. But there's nothing wrong with wanting to do videos that people will want to watch. There's a lot wrong with doing videos that nobody wants to watch. That's why this is a Nerf channel and not a nothing else channel. You should at least lie about it. I work over 40 hours and do what I can to get my channel to get reviews, or like, you should at least lie about it. I work over 40 hours and do what I can with my channel to get where guys like you are. I can't even see what channel you are, unfortunately, because it's too small of text on the screen, but like, I don't know what to tell you. It's like, I got lucky, but I'm one of the only content creators that constantly evolved their content. You can look at content 3 years ago from me and then compare it to content today, and it's vastly better. I've done everything I can to constantly improve my content. You can look at some of my contemporaries that have been doing videos for 10 plus years that have never once tried to elevate their content at all. And the second you point that out, that people crucify you for it. You see what the problem is with this community and like why I don't try to interact with it much. It sucks. I think we could do a lot of good if we actually, helped each other, but the Knave, it's weird, looks like a Mauser brand. Is that another one of the Lidl stuff? I mean, Lidl is like a non-stop blaster making machine. Because I'm sub to it. It's like there's a new blaster every day. It's crazy. By far the like most consistently great designer in the hobby is Lidl. I believe he has a stringer that hits like 250 FPS now. A stringer. I absolutely regret buying the XShot Clip Mania. It takes 5 seconds to fire after I pull the trigger. Well, return it and get a different one, because that's not how it should work. You know, I worked in a cell phone store. You know how many times I opened up an iPhone, like at the store, like turned it on and like the touch screen doesn't work? Or the button, the home button didn't work, because they used to have buttons for that? Happened like, I want to say like once every 2 weeks or so. And you know what you do? You put the iPhone back in the box, you mark it as RMA, and you grab another one. Even like some of the most expensive things out there, out of the box, break all the time. Yeah, I miss phones having buttons. Nave is not by Lidl. Yeah, I don't think I know what the Nave is. Well, thanks to you and Max for being fans. I appreciate it. Hopefully someday I'll actually earn that fandom, eh? I wish we got the smartphones that were flip phones. See, the Hana looks really cool. I've wanted one of those for a couple of years. It's just like the Hana has kind of fallen into that whole problem where it's like, should you get a Hana or should you just get a unicorn? New XShot blaster you might review next. I mean, whenever they start coming out, I'll review all of them. I do have the motorized SMG things, the Super Soakers I want to do videos on. Motorola Razr 2025 Ultimate, it absolutely rocks. I mean, my phone is still the S22 Ultra. It's like, what, 4 years old now? Phones haven't done enough to make me upgrade yet. I miss LG. Gotta stop using these. These go with the Nexus Pro, and I'm gonna do a video on that Nexus Pro. But these are the older, longer versions of the AF Pros, and they're gonna get mixed up with my collection of shorter AF Pros. Yeah, the phone's doing a bunch of AI stuff is really not cool. Like, everything is AI, 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 and I'm trying to figure out what morons are asking for more AI stuff. Like, I still don't understand who's asking for AI. Are you? Yep, you're still tracking. Reddit mods, probably. We're still missing a... actually, there's two. I actually thought of another blaster we haven't gotten recently. Let me go grab that Amazon thing real quick. So, this you can buy off Amazon. Oh, it stopped tracking me. There we go. So, this you can buy off Amazon. It's a 3D printed blaster. This is the first time I've seen a 3D printed blaster off Amazon. But it's basically like that C330. It's almost the same exact thing. And it's like, I don't know how well I can recommend this blaster. There's nothing really wrong with it, but It's also like 75 bucks for a single shot breech loader. And it is nice for like, again, 75 bucks for a handmade thing off Amazon is incredible in my opinion. But unless you have like an Amazon card burning a hole in your pocket, you're probably not gonna pick this up. I like it, but I like single shot breech loaders. And that kind of brings to question, like, why isn't there something like this from Dart Zone? You know what I mean? Like a single shot breech loader from XShot or Dart Zone in a pro line that they could sell for like 15, 20 bucks. I don't know why I'm trying. I can't look through the site. Like that would go hard. So I have like for a 3D printed blaster, in my opinion, the way it's built and stuff, I think it's a good value. I just think the option of this blaster is not a good value, if that makes sense. I like it, and I think other people out there will like it, but at 75 bucks for a single shot 150 FPS blaster, it's like, yeah, maybe, you know what I mean? And I think like XShot should make like one of these without the shells in the pro line, or Dart Zone should do it. Give me a 200 FPS single shot breech loader. They could, they haven't done it. And they could make that for like 25, 30 bucks. And I think that would do well. And then the other thing is obviously lever action. We don't have that. Don't give up on 3D printed blaster reviews. 3D printers at less than $300. All NERF hobbyists should have one. Yeah, they should, but people are not doing it. How was the Axis Switch Pro? Excellent blaster. That blaster right there is a dumpster diving, and I have 3 other ones that I need to do, but yeah. That should be the next video, and then it will be the ejector shell, probably. Sledgefire modded shell do the trick for now. Yeah, kinda, but it's still different. It's like this completely cool. Oh, I broke it. Nah, it's fine. At least I think it's fine. This replaced the hammer shot for me, because this is like, not the hammer shot, the Sledgefire. Because this is like 1/3 the size. Oh, this thing, like once I pop, I just can't stop. Oh, that's an N series dart. Oh, it's so good. It's like, I think the other Awaken is better, but this one just feels good. Yeah. Like, it's hard not to love it kind of thing. But it's like, I think these are like, what, 120 bucks a piece? Granted, again, it's hand-built, assembled, and shipped, but it's a single shot. Like, this one is a little bit, I think, easier to swallow, simply because it's different. Like, it's a break action. And he showed me, at least Shania did at one point, that he was working on a revolver version of this and just never did it. I'm not quite sure why. But yeah, this is like, I could do this all day. Like, it's practically my favorite type of blaster. I would want one of these that hits like 250, but we can't have everything. We can't have God do all the work. It's like, this one hits like 210, I think, but it's a full size. Like, you could put a rifle grip and stuff, and it just wouldn't be the same. It just wouldn't. I think he knocked it out of the park the first time. Awaken. I think it's still for sale in like a M416. XShot skins lock blaster in stores. It might be gone. They have a shelf life. If companies aren't buying them anymore to stock on shelves because they're not selling, then yeah. Vector Pro is 20 a target. Buy 2. Dual wield them. I'm not even joking. How's the Boxer Pro? It's very good. Vector Pro for 20. Yeah, no, at 20 bucks, I'd buy two. I might actually go to the store and buy another Vector at that price. A lot of stuff here. Do have another thing. I don't know if it'll get a full-length video. It will get, I think I already recorded a short for it for TikTok, or not TikTok, but Instagram. Z left this here, which is pretty impressive. This is, I believe, by Performance Mods, the dual mag. And yeah, if you can tell what's going on here, power to you, because there's a lot to digest. The weirdest thing about it is it's a pretty low hardware kit, and it's like it's a light prime for 250 FPS, which I think is absolutely incredible. This is a blaster I'd love to do a video on, but again, it's like, it's another pump action magazine fed ringer. Who cares? Like, why would you buy this, or why would you take the time to cut up a dual strike and buy a bunch of hardware and print a bunch of parts when you can just buy a Nexus Pro X2? And that, dear viewers, is the problem with everything, because that's all anybody ever says. $5 super chat from Chris. Are you inspiring me to make my old NERF? Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. It's so hard to read on this. Let's see if I can focus my eyes. Also, you inspired me to make my old NERF AccuStrike revolver rifle thing be a lever action so I can fire on my nephews. Am I the cool uncle now? Well, thank you very much for the $5 super chat. And yeah, you can do that. I think just about every pump action could be turned into a lever action. It is very difficult. But also you could rage fire or get the new, what that new thing that's coming out, the double rage fire, and then you'll be the cool uncle. So yeah. How's the Delta Pro? Are you just asking how every single blaster is? I'm gonna stop answering. This is still my favorite thing Moose has ever made. And its only problem is it's like impossible to aim with. But this sucker hits 250 FPS. It's just, unless I'm aiming at a human-sized target. Ooh, forward. It's like impossible. You're always under aiming. It's like, I don't think Moose has built anything better than this. It's tiny. And it's like not even that hard to, like, I don't know what magic he did, but it is absolutely one, like I've never been able to actually use this in a Nerf order. And yet it's like, if I had the chance, this is the blaster. Pump part is behind the cylinder like a bolt. Ooh. You might still be able to do it with some pretty interesting linkage, Chris. And thank you again for the $2 super chat. Oh, that's not enough to lock it, unfortunately. It's just so hard to aim. Like, I've never been able to actually hit anything with it. Is that an elk? This is before the elk. This is the ZNC. So it's the smallest version of the Zinc. Pure magic. This was up there on the wall, but I don't remember where I put it. It's like you could add a B-car to it, but if you add a B-car to it, it'd be longer and therefore be worse. I just love how it's like, it's tiny. It's absolutely minuscule. And yet it hits like a Mack truck. It is so unbelievably powerful. But it's just impossible. Like, I don't even think I can hit the target. Okay, no, I can hit the choke, man. I have bottles, and I can't even remotely even get close. Are we out? I thought I had 4. I believe he has an elk version that's similar to this. I hit the bottle. But, this just does it for me. We need more pink blasters. I do like pink. How many Rebel bows did we really get? Like 40? Quite a few. At least 6. See the 4-bore? Yep, it's down there. Actually, I haven't really used this thing. It was for sale at one point, and then people told me I can't sell it. It's Elchan.
Let's rock.
But, it still primes. This has some pretty rare parts in it. Parts you can't really get anymore. Chris with another $2 super chat. Here's money. I know how to do it. I'm just lazy. Yeah. Story of my life. I'm with you on that one. Thank you very much for the $2 super chat, Chris. Thanks for putting him in the chat. It's a little bit easier because I can read the chat on the actual video. How good you still firing? The trigger. Okay, we've got a long ways with primes. The trigger could use some work. Man, though, how old is this kit? Like, at least 2018, right? I'm pretty sure the op kit, the L96 kit for the Prophecy and the Retaliator is from like 2017, 2018. Oh God, that's really hard. You have to kind of brace it against your chest or something. The problem is the flex. I double fire? I did double fire. God, what a fun, cool blaster. This thing still pops so hard. And think about like buying this kit and the blaster and the internals would have cost you like 400 bucks. Put a lot of TLC into this one too. It still does good. But that trigger definitely seen better days. It's a pretty hefty trigger pull. August 2017, insanity. Maybe underhand the bolt into your shoulder. It flexes, that's the issue. So when it's more in line, it's easier than pulling it like that. But does anybody else's microwave have an auto lock? I think most microwaves do. I did multiple videos on it. I had to rebuild it because it actually fell at an event and broke the Prophecy shell. The issue I have with it, something that I've never been able to fix, is between the front barrel and the receiver. Like I have a gasket in there, but it's like, it always wobbled. So the whole barrel system would wobble. And I think that's just a feature, not a bug. Hi, did you have I can't tell who that is, but yes, I had a great time. Thanks for spoiling where I was. Now hush. Do not reveal my secrets. I'm gonna sit for a second. Oh. Like an intervention. I have that. Did you see it? I have an intervention. That one is like a plastic worker upgrade kit inside of it, I believe. It's more of a cosplay piece than anything. How is your baby? He is doing very good. He is super cute. Could you show the Ember Tusk? Yeah, sure. I think I finally fixed this thing, but because of the shape it arrived in, virtually every part of it has been broken, and it's been very taxing, to say the least, to get it functional. It's got a 12-round tube, and it loads exactly how you expect it to load. Uses the Firefly shells, or not Firefly, Fly Point shells. God, that feels good. Oh, but I want the one without the shells. So buy the one without the shells. Nobody asked you. Oh, 1 bottle. Oh, 2 bottle. 3. Ah, I did that without aiming. But yeah, I've even got a speed loader for it. Please don't fall. Not that you haven't been through worse. This is the speed loader. I say speed, like it's technically faster. I'll clean up some of these. See if we can get the whole speed loader going. Hey, camera, you want to not stare at my ankles? It's really not responding. There we go. So, to make a pro lever action, we'll make quite a bit. I'm sure it's coming. Just almost irritating how slow they are about it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We need to have 13 because it's +1. Headphones. So let's load up these shells. Your room is super messy. It's really not that bad. I was gonna clean it up on stream, but I haven't. Honestly, probably take like 20 minutes to get everything back up and running. It's like less than half a bag of trash too. Remember, caps lock is cruise control for cool, but you still gotta steer. This is done by Aldi Crafts, Adaya. And he makes works of art that fling foam. The Ember, or the Brawn Tusk, and now this thing. So, take our speed loader, and we just drop in 12 shells. So I will have a video out on this soon, but they're not quite ready to sell this one yet. So we're going to eject that shell. We're going to drop in our good shell. Then we're going to take our speed loader. We're going to clamp it on the end, which is a little awkward to do. Like, I don't think you can really do that one-handed. This is kind of the way I figured out. And then you just grab this, and it loaded all those shells. So now we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Try to tell me that's not awesome, chat. Try to tell me that's not one of the coolest things. Like, I know people are like, oh, use the shells, man, they make it just ball adventure. You don't get the dopamine. The shells give you dopamine. And honestly, it's like, I wish you could buy like 100 shells for like a reasonable price. Well, you can print them out and they're really easy to print and take like no filament at all. Sorry, Jigglypuff. This thing is, it's taken so much work of me to get this functional again. I've taken the entire thing apart like a dozen times. I've reprinted several pieces, but it's so good. Chris with another $2 super chat. That's not, never mind, I can't. Valiant effort, Chris, valiant effort. Is it a shorter version? I mean, probably. To be fair, it's like, this is one of those things where you might as well just get the biggest, most audacious one you can. Because yes, it is flippin' massive. Gosh. It's so good. Ah. I love it so. It feels a lot better to prime compared to the Winchester. The Winchester was like, the bolt was up here, the spring power. So whenever you were cranking it, it didn't feel quite right. With it being angled downward and not directly back there, it feels a lot better to prime. Oh, everybody asking about the spin shot. It is a T-pole. It's been confirmed to me that it's a T-pole. I mean, now XShot's been shown how bad people want a lever action or a hammer action. I still think, where are we at with the volcanic? How do people feel about it? Is this something people hated? I can't tell. I took the spring out of mine, that's right. I need to put my big boy spring back in. What did I get this to hit in the video? Didn't I get it to hit like 220? Ah, this just feels so good. There is a Pikachu right there. There's Jigglypuff downrange. I don't think it was poorly received as much as it wasn't received by most of the hobby. Interesting. I think if this was on store shelves for less than 40 bucks, I think it would have been a slam dunk. Because I'm pretty sure I got this thing to hit like 230, right? With that upgrade spring, it got way over 200 if I remember correctly. Yeah, but the thing with the ejector shell is that it's 12 bucks. Something about an XShot lever action. I have heard wonders about that. I can't confirm it yet, though. So I still think any news is good. Dude, it's just a laser. This might have been my favorite blaster. The thing is about it, though, it's like it could have just been like a Viper. I don't know. I really like it. Dare you to pull out the Vesper? Crap, I have the battery in front of me. Does that battery even have a charge on it? Oh, God. Weighs more than an actual PDW. Doing everything through these glasses is difficult. If it wasn't for the delay, I could just load darts through the third-person camera. Why did you have a Barney the Inflatable Dinosaur in your older videos? That video's not even that old, and that was a cool video. It was a psychological horror. I need to get some more mags for this thing. Much like how I needed more mags for my Diana. I really only need 4 extra mags. Really, 5 mags is enough to run any blaster just fine. If you need more than that, I think you're being greedy. Oh, thank you. I'm glad you're here. It has been really going okay. Thanks for stopping in. All right, let's see if we got any battery left. I believe Z was playing with this. And try not to forget to take the battery out. Oh, the light's blinking. All right, you wanted full auto? Oh. Like, it's just one of those things that puts a smile on your face. I think once they fix the, they put some kind of battery protection in, like, it's so, I wish it had a firmware update feature. That's the other thing. It looks and feels amazing. Personally, if I were to use this blaster, it's burst fire exclusively. Burst fire is almost never usable on a blaster because it just doesn't fire fast enough. I would rather a blaster be capable of 20 darts per second, but its max rate of fire in full auto is like 10. Because really, there's no point in drilling one person 17 times. But I want the burst fire to be able to go to like 20 darts per second. Like 2 3-shot bursts, 20 darts a second. Because it's basically a shotgun. Right? That's acceptable, right? It's basically a shotgun. Oh, it feels good. Oh. Say what you want about this blaster and its price. I have a video planned comparing brushless to non-brushless. My goodness, is this blaster so fun. You can get over that that lack of auto shut off with just the fact this thing is a work of art. It really is like some of the best we've ever gotten. When I first saw this, I wasn't sold on it. And when I got it in my hand, I'm like, oh yeah, no, I like this better than the Diana. Can you show us your rats? They're down in the house. I'm in a separate building from the rats. Hey, if you have enough dart dust come out of the barrel, you won't even need a smoking barrel. It does kind of feel like that, yeah. I've been looking for a stringer to use for fun. Any suggestions? Well, I mean, Ladle E got a new stringer that hits like 250 FPS, so yeah. Can we see the baby? He is also downstairs in the house with Mom. Something happened? It is not 7:04. Huh. Okay, there we go. We're back. That was weird. Hopefully we're good. Okay. Yes. As far as I can tell, we're live again. Can you get the mammoth out? I mean, I could, but I'm not gonna. I do have a dart here for it. Praise be to something. I don't think she'll come up here if the camera is like this. She doesn't like getting on camera. It's your favorite blaster purely based on how fun it is for you. It's such a hard thing because it obviously differs all the time. I've played with the Awaken today, and that might be my favorite, but then I used my Vesper, and I'm kind of smitten with that right now. Also, the Ember Tusk is super fun. Also, the Volcanic is super fun. It's really hard to say. I could ask her if she wants to bring the baby up. The problem is like those stairs are really, really crazy. Yeah, we're back. Shoot the entire Infinite pack? I don't know what you're asking. Can you tell us why you started YouTube? Yes, because everybody else's opinions sucked. And I wanted to make my voice heard. That was the #1 reason why I made a YouTube channel. Go back and look at my very first video. And you'll see why. Should I bring my son up here for a little bit? Let me see what the wife says. She probably isn't paying attention to her phone, but let's see. I mean, he might be asleep. We'll find out. We want to see the baby. You don't want to have to just for us. We'll find out. I sent her a message. Last time I walked down there, she was watching Pinocchio with him. Oh, she's there. He's normal. Do you want to bring him up? All right. She's gonna come up here in a little bit with him. No, we're not bringing a rat too. Especially a rat. It might, like, escape. I finally found, I bought 2 sets of M-Lock rails, and I couldn't find one of the sets, and they come with 1 size of each. So I bought 2, so I'd have 2 sizes of each. And I found one, and then the other day I finally found the other set. So I might put M-Lock rails on this thing. It's just perfect. I do need more mags for it. I'm probably going to do a video where I compare this to the Maxim Pro, like brushless versus brushed. I think that's fair. And then I was going to do the Venom versus the Lightning, kind of show the differences. Yes, we have 2 rats. We have Kintaro and Fua. If everything goes well, next video is probably going to be Tuesday, because after the stream, I have to fire up the smoker. It's like, what, 2 hours a pound? And I think it's 2 10-pound pork shoulders. So 2 hours a pound, it's like, yeah, I kind of have to start them tonight, let them go overnight. Tomorrow I'm gonna get those prepared and celebrate Mother's Day, so I won't be able to work on stuff tomorrow unless things kind of wind down early tomorrow night. I can sneak up here. Otherwise, I have to wait until she gets off work Monday, which if I'm lucky, she'll get off work at noon Monday. If I'm unlucky, she'll get off work at like 2, 3 Monday. But I'll work on something Monday or have it done Monday, unless something else comes up. We're gonna do pulled pork. Well, the Vesper and Lightning are premium, expensive products, while the Venom and Maximum are things you get off. Yeah, that's the entire point of showing it off. Like, to kind of show off and give the thoughts on what is worth it to you. Like, is the Vesper better than a Maxim in every single way? Is the Vesper $200 better than a Maxim? Yeah. The Thrasher? You mean the Thrasher? I don't have a Thrasher, but it's safe to say the Thrasher is going to be the same as Venom. You know what I mean? There is apparently a newer version of the Lightning. I couldn't tell from the video exactly what was different that they sent me, but they're sending me out a new version of Lightning. They do come in different colors now, which is kind of cool. And then there's another thing I have. I don't know how public it is. I can't talk about it, but there's another thing coming this month, I believe, that is kind of similar. Do you recommend the Maxim Pro? If you can find it for under 40 bucks, sure. But right now you can get the Vector Pro at Target for 20. And I think that's better, to be honest. Unless you want a full auto. If you want a full auto, I think the kit for full autoing the Maxim. Hi. Are you okay being on camera? If you don't want to, I'll just come grab him. Oh, forgot I'm wearing glasses connected to a phone. Almost out of tragedy. And then the Canadian, oh God, I just ripped the cable out. That's fun. How hard is this going to be to get back to where it was? Sorry, 1 second. Oh, hey, it kind of fired right back up. Oh, I forgot these had headphones in them. Okay, we're back. Hi, y'all, babos. Oh. This is a baby. He's a very cute baby. Do you know where you are right now? Did you know Dad's a dork and he has tons of toys? And this will all be yours someday. Yes. He is unapologetically my son. Order. Like, spitting image. His hair does look kind of red in the light, which is interesting. I get to see like a 10-second delay. Man, we made a cute baby. He's like, I have no idea what's going on, man. I'm a baby. What do I do? But yes, we have the child. How you doing? You were like having so much fun chilling with Mom, and then she brought you up here. Nerf gun teething. Oh, that would be awesome. You got like some of those little like Nerf rubber stamp things. Actually, I probably have a couple somewhere. We have a Nintendo controller. He's like hitting the microphone. We have like a Nintendo controller one he chews on. Please don't puke on camera, as funny as that would be. Someday this will all be yours. Whatever the foam touches shall be yours. Yes, see, there's tons of garbage up here for you. Oh. He seems to be confused. He is a baby. Existing is hard enough for him.
Let's rock.
Sorry, gone for 10 minutes. Critter was getting my chickens. Oh, ate a 410. Rip Critter. Thanks for the $5 super chat. Yes. Are you anxious not having your baby, mother? He is a babo. Here we go. Oh, he's so cute. Oh, thank you for bringing him up. Oh. Behold. I actually had a comment on a video. Somebody said, oh, you know all these Nerf guns by heart. Don't worry, someday you'll drop all of those and find a girl. And in the video, I was literally pushing the stroller with Renton. It's like, that's my child. And you can't say he's not mine because he looks identical. He is a nugget. Most spoiled kid when it comes to having toys. I mean, only because he gets secondhand everything I get. Growing up in like 20 years. I mean, hopefully we get that far. Hopefully I'll be around in 20 years to see him grow up. He's very cute. He's had a good day. I'm very, very, very proud of him. I can't wait to see what he becomes. He likes watching Splatoon because of all the very bright colors. What if he turns out to be an airsofter? Well, then I've failed as a parent. He's very cute. I'm very, very happy with him. Mom's very happy too. Tomorrow is her first Mother's Day. When he's old enough, you should let him fire that one misplaced moose blaster that exploded a White Claw. I mean, assuming that thing's still around in like 10 years, sure. Aw, thanks, Bake. I'll let her know. The internet loves her and him. It's weird when somebody else answers how old your baby is. He is about 4.5 months old. No, I'm gonna make sure we have a good day tomorrow. We got some good people we're gonna hang out with. She was gonna cook and I said, well, no, I got all this pork, you see. I gotta smoke all this pork. And I'm probably gonna smoke the whole 20 pounds of it and I'll give her half and then she can use that to make some chili some other time. Yeah, man, you just did the easy part. What do you mean? I watch him for like 16 hours a day. I clean so many poopy diapers. Not gonna lie, I phoned in it a little bit with the bottle. It's mostly just like baby bottle. Almost want to get like a hamster feeder for the bottle. Walcom smoking pork. Yeah, no, that's not how that works. Not quite sure how I'm gonna do that yet, too. I'm thinking I don't know if I want to do like a barbecue one. I am gonna spritz it with some bush apple. I think that'll be kind of terrific. We'll see how it turns out. Get a Nerf gun Z Strike out, please. Do I have one nearby? I mean, I could grab one, but I'm sitting. I'm legitimately thinking about it. I bet you there's a 3D print out there somewhere for it. Weather's been pretty okay here, to be honest. If I can get my phone out. We had a couple of 80-degree days, which were insanity. It was 79 degrees today, which explains the sweat. That's not me being out of shape. Morbidly obese. Tomorrow's supposed to be 67. And then it's all kind of like, oh, well, Tuesday is supposed to be 79. But at least we're out of the, like, 32-degree days. I can do without that. We did a 5-pound pork shoulder between the two of us, and we got a good 5 meals out of it. Man, I must be doing something wrong. I got 20 pounds, and it's like I was going to just smoke all of it. I'm going to give half to my friend. She's going to turn that into chili. And then we'll have 10 pounds for 4 people, 5 people. So it should be more than a few meals. Do you like coleslaw? Do you like beans? I'm not huge on corn. 85 in Texas. Oh, man. I'm not going to dox my wife. Storms last 3 days? That still sounds kind of wonderful. Storms are nice if they're not, like, killing you. $102 degrees? No thanks. Nah, Arizona is a hellhole. Been to Phoenix a couple of times. See, I gave the wife a difference between sandwiches and tacos, and she chose sandwiches. Well, thank you very much. Good call, honey. Good call. Phoenix is hell. Phoenix is hell. Try sleeping in a semi-truck in a stockyard in the middle of Phoenix. It is impossible. See, honey, you're getting all the love. Everybody wishing her happy Mother's Day is super cool. Look at how many no Father's Days I'll get, which is fine. She does all the hard stuff. Use a clear Vulcan. Don't think I have one handy. I have one in a box, but I'm not opening the box. Ugh. Ugh. I gotta pick up these darts, and I don't want to. Ooh, that's a good call, honey. Taquitos is a good call. Montreal, Canada, right? That sounds pretty decent. Is that 54F or 54C? 54C would like be hell on earth, right? Yeah, you said 54F. Okay. I do have that sweet 3D printed sweeper. Let's actually bust that out. It does make picking up the darts over here a lot easier. Nexus Pro, got to do a video on this. And room. And room. I did find this behind the thing. Room. 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 I gotta tell you, this is pretty terrific. Does speed things up quite a bit. It's not perfect, but it's about as close as it could be. Oh God. Gotta wait for it to show up on my screen. Classic Frio with $1. Just got home and done putting away my piece of junk air fryer. I mean, air fryer's been... Is it not tracking me? What is it? Did it lose tracking? It's supposed to be tracking me. Man, now you can't see all the progress I made cleaning. Oh, I just broke one of the things off. But yeah, it picked up all the darts. It's just the ones that are a little too hard to get in the corners. Yeah, I don't know, what would I give this thing? It's definitely a lot better than... There's a dip right there. It's super full. It's a lot better than the Nerf one, that's for sure. Honestly, I think for the setup, it's about as perfect as it can get. I think they're like 50, 60 bucks. How much are these things? It's definitely a 7 out of 10. Maybe I'm just expecting too much out of it. It's pretty good. Do you like cats or dogs better? I don't know, I'm more of a cat person. I mean, you can't sell Strife for a whole lot, so I'd keep it. Sweeper's 99. To be fair, it does work on grass. He's shown that. I just don't know how tall of grass it can work on. I mean, you'd have to really have a need for it. But if you have a need in an appropriate place, I think $100 is more than fair. What's the quality? I remember, oh, it's fantastic. No, at least the one, see, here's the issue. At least the one I got was fantastic. Well, thank you very much, Arthur. The gold rifle blaster with a stock, right? Yeah, I did. That's the HG-G4. It was like an $800 blaster, which is why it was kind of even... I didn't know that, by the way, until they told me. They had already sent it to me. I had no idea what... Well, that sucks. What this thing was going to cost, but... I want to get a gold optic for it, but I'm worried the gold optic won't match. But, yeah, 2 years before anything else, it's got a Kingsgate for standard foam darts. I think it holds like 9, 10... Put 5 in. Oh, it was either already primed. Ooh. Oh, I'm gonna double load it. Yeah, it's just a little awkward with how long you have to crank it. Did that one break halfway in the video? I don't think it did. The issue I had with it was the seals went bad. That might have been my fault. It came with a really weird tube of grease that I tried to use, and I don't think it liked it. And the O-rings were weird, and I didn't know how to get new ones, but they sent me bags of new O-rings. So this one should live forever. Oh, God, that dart. I don't know what happened with that dart. That's the problem with just having random darts. It's like that dart is dead. Can you, what? There's no way that mag tube is full. This is also a very worn dart. Come on, get out of the mag tube. Get out of the mag tube. You know what? There's a knife right here, and I'm going to stab myself on stream, but... Yeah, that dart was also very much dead. Let's just use what we got in here. I think we got 4. Why did that one come up like that? Oh, no! Try that again. There we go. Just feels good, man. Oh, got one more. And we're out. Yeah, that's a good one. Is it worth the money? No, definitely not. Not in a million years, but it is super cool. When is the Wolver 999 video? Soon. And you could have probably finished the vid, but you loved it so much. I'm pretty sure I had the fire, like the chronograph footage still, so it was like easy to show that it did hit hard when I first got it. Make a lever. I know, right? I don't know what this is hitting right now. I want to say it's probably 150s. I think I took the big boy spring out of it, and I don't remember what the big boy spring was. Can you use a Buzzbee Tech 3? I don't know where one is. Over this blasters being less picky with darts. Well, yeah, but this thing is 2 years old. Like, you know what I mean? Yeah, a later blaster is going to do a better job, you'd hope. But I have also never seen a Vulture. I wonder how thin it is compared to this, because this thing's super thin and really snappy to use. If the Vulture is any, like, compare it to the Ember Tusk. The Ember Tusk is twice the thickness, maybe 3 times the thickness. Like, yeah. It's kind of like how everybody loves the Spring Thunder or like the other thing, the silly shell thing. I never remember the name of it, Battle Axe or whatever. But when you compare that to like a Firefly, and the Firefly is like 1/3 the size and hits just as hard. Maybe it doesn't shoot 3, rival balls 120 FPS or whatever, but it feels so much better to use, and that's the biggest problem. Class Free with a $5 super chat. Thank you very much. If you're using this is for what I'm just showing whatever blaster people want to see. I'm gonna put this back. Right, I dropped the pegboard hook. Where the crap did it go? Wait. What? What did I do? Where did it go? I dropped a pegboard hook and it drifted off into... I don't even know where it went. Huh. Okay, well, we'll just use you, I guess. I don't know where I put my pegboard hooks. Let's go grab that Thunderblaze pistol. Gotta clean up all those shells now. Because this is kind of my favorite thing. Hello, you were going to track me again. Yes, thank you. Double tap? There we go. This thing is way cooler than it has any right to be. Do you have an Ontos? I do have an Ontos here. It's not mine, but I do have one here. Isn't there like an Ontos 2 now or something? The point of this is a big shotgun. I don't think that's the point. I think the point is it was a shell system that could work with a shotgun. Like, if they could make it more compact and more powerful, they would. I think the thing is, like, with the Nerf, you want to have all the shells. The thing is that, like, if you can use 50 caliber, I'm trying to find all of the not orange tip heavyweight darts, and I'm failing miserably, and I'm sorry for that. I feel like if you can use 50 caliber foam balls, you're better off with a Firefly in every way. The thing, like, I don't know, it's like, so the Spring Thunder was pretty good. I can't speak for the Breacher, and I never will be. That's what it's called. It's called the Breacher. The problem is that it's so monstrously huge that, like, you automatically fit that blaster into a mid-range blaster. Like, it's not a close quarters thing. So it has to be able to hit those numbers and be pretty reliable about it. And the Firefly is really good because it's compact, it's easy to prime, and it's powerful, and it can be accurate. And it's like, I don't know, it really depends on what's a single shot do out of a Breacher? I legit don't know. So I found out this thing. I can actually see the dot. It's better if you prime it down because gravity will help you close the slide. And then you can't find the dot. There's the dot. You can't, people try to say this thing is a pump action. It's a latch. So, like, you can't hold it and push it forward. It won't close properly. So you're supposed to do that. And it works really good. It has adjustable velocity on the side of it, adjustable airflow. And it's a huge hand cannon. Oh my God, there's a warning on that screen. What does that say? Running is requesting super user access. Developer warning. Let's see if I can actually hit that. Oh, and as soon as I picked this up, it just did it. Is this thing dead? Yeah. There we go. Always good when that gives you a warning, because they run off Android. Rooted Android tablets by the looks of it. That thing is funky. It is super cool. And I think it's like, what, $120? Most of it's made of metal. Do I have it? Yeah. And again, I think I got like at least 190s out of it. Why did we latch? There's a dart right there. You're good. There we go. Just give it a good old tilt down. That's the only recommendation I have. There we go. Now it's out. I love it. It's got just enough barrel for some B cars, not all of them. It's got a safety. It's got bolt open when it's empty. Unfortunately, the magazines, even though they are worker mags, they are proprietary. So that's a little bit of a bummer. It's got witness holes in the grip so you can see darts left. It's a super weird thing. Super over-engineered. I love it. For like $120 or whatever they want for it, I think it's fantastic. You gotta really want it though. Do you have a Buzzbee Rebel? That was the full, or the Strifoid thing with the drum. I have one somewhere. Do you know you can use their Delta Pro as a shotgun? Well, of course. Just how good is it at doing that? I think you have to like half prime the first one and then full prime the second one in order to get to actually work. Have you got to tinker with that double punch yet? Not yet. I do have two of them. I do kind of want to mod one. .704 has passed, and it didn't lock up, huh? I think it did it at 628 this time. Yeah, I'll do the Delta Pro. Oh, God, that is getting to be a problem. I think this is the last one I'll do. I'm just about done. Oh, I gotta go deep for the Delta Pro. I'll grab the Wolver too since it's here. I want more Wolver magazines, but I don't have a filament that matches the orange they used. I really want more Wolver mags though. Hey, I'm over here. Hi. Delta Pro, especially if it ever goes on sale, I feel it's going to be a very, very fun blaster for some people. I wish it was a little bit easier to load. But for a budget, what, $13, $14 thing, it's not bad. I just think, I think the XShot, I can't see that side. It doesn't matter. The XShot spin shot is gonna demolish this thing. Like, even with the upgraded spring and stuff, the Prime is very smooth. Got one left. Honestly, there are gonna be people that are fans of this blaster. I think it's got a lot to offer for what it is. I really wish it was a folding stock. That would have been so cool. I do think the Delta Pro will find some fans. Because it's a revolver that hits, you know, what, like 170, 180? That's not bad. I just wonder how the spin shot's gonna do. And the Wolver is another one of those where it's like, you gotta be the right kind of person for it. It's relatively compact. It's a little bit hefty. The magazines are proprietary, although they sell small little pieces that you can put on existing magazines, like existing Talon mags, to make them Wolver compatible. And the Wolver just kind of wins out on sheer coolness. I think it's supposed to be an AK-74M, but it's whatever you want it to be. It's the AK, that's all that really matters. And I think this is another one where it's like, I think it was $150 for everything, I just had to build it myself. But it's so smooth. It's so light and smooth. One of the best primes since the Javelin M4X. For what, like 200 something? 190, 220? The grip is whatever. It's just a brick, but it's fine. The Prime, you can put whatever you want on here, although I like the short option. It's just so, might have double fed right there. It's just so smooth. So astronomically smooth. And that matters. You're like, why would I pick this over a Harrier? Well, I mean, if you get a full Harrier, everything for 150 bucks, and you want another Harrier like all your friends have, sure. Not much to say about that. But for being different and for being the AK, the smoothness of the Prime, the way it feels in the hands and stuff like that, like, yeah, 150 bucks, you have to build it yourself. The build is, it's pretty okay. It's not horrible. I think, again, it's another one of those where I think people are gonna really like it. But it's not a super high performance thing. And it's more of like, it really fits that bill of a model kit and a blaster. I think that's where it kind of does the best. B-car came with it, but you can just take it off and use whatever B-car you want. I really do dig it. I like how when you have the safety on, you can't even prime it. That's actually really cool. I don't know, anybody have one? Anybody got opinions on the Wolver? I think it's really cool. Once I built it, I couldn't put it down. For the Wolver, they are not drum mag springs. That's the weird thing. I got mine from M416gelblaster.com. It was everything. The only thing I had to do is I had to reprint the upper shield part because it broke in transit. Really? You like this one? I don't even think this is cool. The camera doesn't work half the time. Ooh, wee. It's just really hard. Like I can see the chat because that's big white letters, but all the colored things I can't really focus on very well with these glasses on. A super drum Wolver mag, is that a thing? I have not. I might do that. have a little RPK action. Because I have super drum stuff. I could butcher one of my super drums. Do they sell? They sell, you get everything you need to build a Wolver. All the printed parts and the hardware. The Wolver is open source though, so you don't have to have all that. You can buy just a hardware kit, I believe. I could. I usually do. I have a second monitor and stuff like that. I just got a little bit lazy and wanted to try it with the glasses. These ones are like not quite perfect for me. I can see the center really well, but like the chat on the side is a little blurry for me. The GL01, I'm not quite sure what that one is. Wolver top for a super drum. Oh, so I just swap out the top? Well, crap, none of my super drums will fit. They're all pink. Could be modded to take Wolver mags. That would be kind of cool. The Wolver has like a 2 mag setup that I really like the idea of, but yeah, I only have the 1 mag. Lever action revolver cylinder. Well, that's interesting. Honestly, $160 for that build is totally worth it if you have the time. It did take me quite a few hours, and I wouldn't say the build is perfect. All the hardware is just thrown in a bag. So you have to have calipers or something to measure all the hardware out with, which I didn't, and I still got it done, but yeah. Brute Pro versus the NERF Pro Torrent. Well, if your Torrent doesn't jam constantly, the Torrent's probably better. It's okay, Red Guardian. You really shouldn't send me super chats anyway. It's not worth your money. Thanks for stopping in, though. Yeah, I think I'd take the Pro Torrent over the Brute Pro. That's me, though. Torrent's not bad. I got a couple more now. There's also a remix front for the muzzle of the Wolver to look more like a 74U that includes the B-car on printables. It's amazing. Yeah, I mean, I could print out a bunch of stuff for it. The problem is my prints are never going to match the prints that they sent me. Actually, it's not far off because I'm pretty sure they're using bamboo printers too. I remember I didn't have time, but I took a picture of a blaster that's like shoots 6 feet or something like that from, I think it was at round 1. I went back a couple of days later and it was gone. Yeah, Brandon, some of them are good, but mine definitely did not work out of the box. Oh, alrighty. I think I'm gonna go see what the wife is doing and try to figure out what I'm gonna do with these pork shoulders. It has been fun. I got absolutely nothing accomplished, but I hope you enjoyed it. I did drink some beers. That was fun. Play with some blasters. That was also fun. I'm sorry things are slow. It will get better. Oh my gosh, I bet this is classic, huh? Let's find out how wrong I am. Give it to me, classic. Come on. $1. Super chats are totally worth it. Thank you very much for the $1 tip, classic. Always dependable. NERF Pro Center. Oh, well, I mean, I think the center is better too, as long as the center works. Like mine was, when I fixed both of them, but mine legitimately, like when they inserted the motor in the flywheel cage, it like melted half the side of the flywheel cage, and like, so the motor was like sticking out like 2 centimeters. It wasn't making good contact, so the wheels were misaligned. Thank you very much, everybody. Although really, it's WifeCom. You should be sending all the Happy Mother's Day too, but hopefully I make some delicious pork shoulder and we have a good night. There will be plenty more coming, I assure you. I'm sorry it's been slow. I have every intention to fix it. One of these days, it's just gonna be like nonstop uploads because I have such a backlog of things that are like halfway done. All right, now I gotta do the awkward thing where I walk in and shut off the stream. But you guys have it, you know, to all the mothers out there, Happy Mother's Day. I hope you guys have a fantastic weekend. And I will see you all very, very soon. Bye-bye. How do I shut this thing off?